Alright, this is going to be part 2 of the nursery furniture and accessories. First, I'm going to show you the kids' beds. Well, there's 2 of them, but the pink one I glued to the dollhouse, and I just could not get it back out to show you. I know, glue strings everywhere, but when I finally get satisfied that I've added everything that I want to and I don't want to change anything, then I'll go back with my heat gun on a low setting. I actually saw that on YouTube. And you just gently, you gotta be gentle because you don't want to, scorch anything or scorch your fabric or get the glue you've already applied too hot that your stuff falls apart. And it just kind of takes those glue strings and shrinks them up, makes them disappear. One of my favorite things I've learned about crafting on YouTube. I wish I could remember where I saw it. I would mention it, but I don't. And the nursery, which you haven't seen yet, is Peter Rabbit themed. So a lot of these pieces have Peter Rabbit on them. And I just made a cardboard back for each one. These are going to be placed against the wall. This is the boys' bed, I think. I mean, I guess I don't care. They can pick whichever bed they want. And I just took a block of wood from my collection of wood pieces and painted it to match the nursery, clear coated it, and then we made a foam little mattress and covered it in fabric, and then we just added layers of fabric and lace to make our sheets and our little quilt. We made some little pillows I didn't even stuff these, I just folded that quarters until I got them to the size and shape I wanted. And then on both beds, I kind of bunched the covers up for 2 reasons. I thought it would make it look more realistic, like maybe the kids didn't make their beds this morning, or they were jumping on their beds when no one was looking. And you can see a lot better all the layers that we put on our beds. And then for the front, this is just a little book corner piece. That's what they were tagged as. I got quite a few, again, from Temu, and they're paper. A lot of variety in there. And I just glued it on and clear coated it to give it some more body. I really like those. I clear coated this Peter Rabbit paper as well. And you'll see a lot more, like I said. The whole nursery is papered with Peter Rabbit paper. And we'll look at let's look at our bassinet or cradle. This was a wood cradle. It was plain wood when I bought it. Temu. More Peter Rabbit. You see, I glued it on, and then I sanded it around the edges, make it look a little worn, a little old, and clear coated it a lot. And we added some pretty little rose trim. This is just a piece of gold lace that I've used throughout the house several times, but I just cut it and folded it. I thought that looked really pretty. And then I should have painted these popsicle sticks before I put it all together, but I didn't. More of a pretty trim. I just glued them in a V shape, a narrow V shape on the back, and then attached this pink lace we bought from a thrift store and added a bow. Let's see. Oh, I think I'll probably hang this on the wall. Like I said, there's going to be a lot more going on the walls, on shelves, on the floor. A lot more things when we finally finish. But this is just a little bonnet I made. Maybe we'll just hang it on a little hook somewhere. I just made it out of a piece of cardstock and added some lace and a ribbon. I love how sometimes the simplest approach to things seems to be the way to go. I think we have time for the rest. Oh, this is another one from my book of paper crafts. It's a little, he wants to swing to the side like that. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to leave him like that or not. A little paper jack in the box. And I clear coated it a lot, but I think I'd like to do some more layers because that paper just soaked it up. It's just regular thin paper. And this was a pre-made dollhouse for the dollhouse. I saw it and I was like, ha, I gotta do that. And then these were just little leftovers that I had from a model kit that I didn't use. Tiny little pieces of furniture that I had saved. So I just glued them in. I really like that. It's so cute. And the last one is the, oh my, I have to back up a lot. The wardrobe. Again, you've got your, your Peter Rabbit that I decoupaged on the front, and I just sanded it to make it look kind of old, kind of worn in. Lots and lots of clear coat, and then more of that pretty Peter Rabbit paper. Sanded it again around the edges. And on this side, this one got a little bubbly, but I'm okay with that. And then on the inside, I'll try to get the right camera view so you can really see everything, because it is quite tall. There we go. I guess we'll just have to turn it. So here is, I made some little garments. I made a whole bunch of them for the adult bedroom and the coat rack, and just because I was having a lot of fun making them. So I probably won't be able to fit them all in to this dollhouse, because they were just really addictive to make. It's just a piece of wire for a coat hanger, and some fabric, and some lace. I just kind of rolled it into a tube, and then cut out the neckline. This was just some ruffly lace, another piece of fabric. I just kind of bunched it up around the wire. This one I made into a little hanger. Oh my goodness. And we can't forget the fellow of the house. He's got a clean pair of pants waiting for him, hanging up right there. Or I guess it could be, I guess anybody can wear them. I just kind of haphazardly sewed them up. I didn't really try to make them too perfect. Now, if it'll behave itself, I can show you the accessories inside. I know you can see all that glue. I promise you I will remedy that. Here's some paper books that I made out of that paper model book, and then just another bunch of ones that I bought from Temu. Bought a bunch of those. A little rocking horse, some more books, and if you look closely, you can see there are children's books. We've got, well, Coraline's maybe a little spooky for our kids, but we've got children's books in here for the kiddos. I think that one might be Sleeping Beauty. And then I just took little bunches of remnant lace and fabric to make these little quilts and blankets. Just folded them up and glued them in. And this is a bunch of little pretty little bottles that I bought a bunch of from Temu. That's part 2.